Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Aliatul Aizam binti Alizar and my project ID is 162D. So our project is Customized Smart Door Lock BILC. So this is our poster. Okay, so I will explain briefly about our project. So, what is our abstract? So, technology changed rapidly in time, and people have become more dependent on technology, especially the smartphone. It increased the demand for the developer to design more application that can easily be accessed through the user's smartphone. One of the involving system is Smart Door Lock. Smart Door Lock is the system that allows the user to enter their home without using a traditional key. Alternately, they use their smartphone or visual key to wirelessly verify and mechanically unlock the door. This is to please the user to go out of the house without bringing the physical key. So from this project, it also make it in line with the latest technology development. So from this project, the users will easily lock and unlock their doors without using any traditional key, and the security of the door will be more secure because the system will be implemented with tight security. So next is methodology. So our methodology is prototype model. So prototype model is a software development model in which a prototype is built, tested, and reworked until an acceptable prototype is achieved. By using this method, the prototype can be created at the beginning of the stage after getting the requirement. The needs for the prototype in our project are to know more whether the requirement fits the prototype or not. Besides, this method is very well used to solve the problem between the stakeholder and the developers for the add-on or to change some requirement before the actual system develops. So firstly, we gather the requirement and analyze all requirement for this project. In this phase, the requirement of this project are defined in detail. We need to find what software or device that we need to use, what is advantage and disadvantage, and how it will be implemented, why we choose the project, and many more. And after that, we will do a quick design for this project by using a low fidelity prototype. It is because in this phase, it will give a brief idea of this project to developer and user. So third is build a prototype. In this phase, an actual prototype is built from the information that gathered from the quick design. Next, we initial the user evaluation. In this phase, we present this project to the user for an initial evaluation. From this part, the developer will find out the strength and weakness from this prototype model. Then we refining the prototype from all the user suggestion and feedback about the prototype. It will improving and refine for this project. This phase will not be over until the user is satisfied with the requirements and a final project is developed based on the final prototype that approved by the user. So finally, we implement the project and maintain the system. From all the steps, it will minimizing the downtime and prevent this large scale failure. Next is tools. So for program the code, we use the Arduino IDE and Android Studio IDE as our main IDE. So for device that we use is Arduino Uno, Bluetooth module, a jumper wire, MDF board as our base, and servo motor lock.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Anissa. So today I'm going to present on objective. We start with the first one, which is our objective for this system is to simplify the use of the door lock without having to use the door key, which is we replace it using the smartphone only. The second one is to modernize the door lock instead of using the manual key, which is the manual key is like the physical key. So we modernize it to in order to look more secure like Japan and also the Korea. And then the third one, to reduce the crime rate. Why crime rate? Because when a person arrive at the door, but he or she need to search for the key first. So when looking for the key, there is increase in time that can make the criminal to attack during that time. So next we move to the literature review. So in this literature review, before we decide to do our system using the Bluetooth, we look at for the three system, which is the first one is a smart door lock system with automation and security. But this system has the weakness, which is it use the cloud service, which is that sometimes can only be reviewed when there is internet connection. So that is not good for our system, but it has its strength, which is it keep the track of the door, because it has the data log for this system. The next is Android based smart door locking system, which is the weakness of this system. It is highly maintained system that only suitable for high security places such as bank. The strength is the flexibility to change or reset the password when there is a security attack, so the bank can easily change the password. And then the last one is the remote keyless entry system. The weakness for this system, the range for the keyless remote might not be accurate for the far distance, which is the key has the detection with the car. And then the strength for this system is it has the backup security, which is by fingerprint recognition and other security detection if there is malicious attack. Okay. And then the outcome for our system. So we decide to use our system using the Bluetooth only, so that the system and the smartphone can easily connect with each other without having to use the internet connection. So we have two interface here. The first one is the lock interface, and then the second one is the unlock interface. So we put the lock and unlock button here in the same button so that the user don't have to confuse which button want to press. And then there is a button to a Bluetooth module, which is will make it easier to the user when the user open the phone. He or she will not have to open the Bluetooth first and then open these applications. No. So we make it easier. We have put the Bluetooth module there. So when the user open the application, they can easily tap the Bluetooth to connect and then just lock and unlock. Okay, so this is our system implementation. We have Arduino here, and then the servo we attach to the lock. This is manual lock. We want to show that our system is successful. And then this is the Bluetooth module. So when there is connection between the application and also the system, the red light will stop blinking. As for the feature enhancement, we will develop it more secure in order to avoid any crime happen. So beside that, we will also implement it with system that can recognize who use the door to go in and out, which is it has the data to log in and then to reset the password and such on. So it will be more secure in future.
Okay, so this is our system for the lock and unlock system, and then we have the Android here. This button for the lock and unlock, which is to connect to the servo, and the servo will move the lock and unlock here. We want to identify whether the system can successful or not. And then this is the Bluetooth device. So usually user will connect to the Bluetooth module first and then we'll press the lock and unlock. So yeah, if there is no connection, it will appear here, please establish connection first with the Bluetooth servo lock first. So if it's successful, when the user press lock, this one will move like this.